Call the Town of Pegram Sewer Board to order. Here. Here. Minutes of the previous meeting, approval and our corrections. I have a motion to approve.
Motion to approve and waive the reading.
Any discussion? All in favor of approving the minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Announcements and communications from the chair. I have no announcements. We're going to wait till we get into the board, mayor, and alderman for Luke. Concerns and comments from the audience. Anybody want to speak on sewer? Did you fill out a sheet?
I did not.
Yes.
Just one thing, and that is, it says just Senate sewer report attached, not attached.
We found that out when we looked, and
Okay.
she called and she forgot to attach it.
Thank you.
Report from town officer to department head. 6.1 Jim Sinet sewer report attached, and it was not attached. It was mistakenly left out. No old business, no new business. To have a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Call to order the Town of Pegram Board of Mayor and Alderman. Here.
Here.
Here. If you'll stand for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Announcements and communication. Minutes of the previous meeting, approval and our corrections. Have a motion.
I will make a motion to approve the minutes and waive the reading.
Second.
Discussion. Michael?
No.
All in favor of approving the minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Announcements and communications from the mayor. I really don't have anything other than the 4th of July coming up.
This is part of the Proposition first. We're closing the office Tuesday the 27th, and that's when I-27 will require everything, and we're moving everything in here.
27th May.
The day after Memorial Day, yeah.
It'll be closed Monday.
Yeah, so we'll have to notice that I know that. He's gonna work it in stages. All we know is stage 1 is gonna be this area first, and then there's gonna be a schedule for the rest of it.
So for the next couple of months for the meetings in here, it will be kind of cluttered. So expect that when you show up. Concerns and comments from the audience. Randy?
Randy Kiesler, 591 Carroll Drive, Pegram, by ballparks. And, okay. Well, you know, I talk to my neighbors and stuff and get feedback and ask their opinions of the meeting. So the thing they brought to me today was asking when you're going to go and clean up the mitigation, clean up the nature that's migrating into the roadways, you know, the landscaping on Blackford Road.
The trimming on the side.
Yeah.
Well, I see you got on here Sam's Creek and US 70. Oh, okay. Well,
But I don't know if
when the weather gets dry enough and we get days we can, because either it's raining or it's muddy, to get a tractor in the ditch and stuff. As soon as that happens, they'll be starting to cut.
Thank you. And, okay, so you mentioned Sam's Creek. Well, last board I brought up, questioning whether there should be a light down there at Sam's Creek, USF. Somebody had gotten killed there from skid back over on by a truck. So it's a safety issue, and John Llewellyn said it did do a traffic survey, and it wasn't amenable for a traffic. But I was considered, maybe they should revisit it and consider doing turn lanes, left turn lanes coming from Sam's Creek, because it always backs up there, and then coming from west to turn left on Sam's Creek. If they could do turn lanes, those two places, that would alleviate a lot of the traffic going up there, especially during rush hour times. Just something right on. And I just want to let everybody know that the park has put a vegetable stand there against the side of the building there. And if anyone has home gardens and stuff, they actually vegetables and stuff, they just put it out there in the community to pick up food. Especially since the limiting SNAP and food programs for kids in schools, could help the community with nutrition. Anyway.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Reports from committees, board, and other town officers. Any Alderman? City attorney?
Sorry, there's one more thing. I just want to get to the sidewalks. If they have grants available.
Thank you. Thought you'd come. I skipped you.
No, we're good. I'm good.
Now, what? Might need to call a doctor for you. Nothing with PMB. Old business, 8.1, contract for emergency services tabled at the April meeting until May meeting. We have a motion to discuss.
Motion to discuss 8.1.
Ms. Brooks.
Okay, so we have the contract that the county sent to us, and we looked at it last April, moved it to this month so that I could request changes of the county. I got an email back from them this morning, and they didn't like some of the language that I included, but they indicated they didn't want to continue to talk with us. So I would suggest that perhaps you all may attend this meeting, table this until such time as we come out of recess. I would suggest recessing this meeting until a certain date, where the best to take up this particular issue. It's intended to start on June 1st. So there's an afternoon that you all can come together, finalize, assuming that you get language together. My suggestion, otherwise you're
Before June 1st, right?
Correct. And the language specifically that we're dealing with is, I'm the one that we're trying to make sure that, the town is going to be able to require the staffing, to fulfill the staffing requirements that they put in, given the fact that large is still volunteer. We're trying to make sure that that's language that we're both comfortable with.
Yeah. What if we do it Tuesday the 27th? The whole week.
It says first week of June, look at it. July 1, that's 63. It may be a typo there. It's usually been July 1.
Right, it'd be a fiscal year. I just looked at that.
Yeah, wrong stuff.
Yeah, okay.
To the June meeting.
Yes, I'm sorry, I just looked at that data at the top.
All right. So, do we need that motion now?
Just do a motion table.
So, do I have a motion to table?
Make a motion that we table the contract for emergency services, to our June, voting.
Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
8.2, tree service quotes. Do I have a motion to discuss? We still don't have any, not going to give us.
I talked to a few people that maybe picked some up, and they were saying that the contract was a little confusing on how they were supposed to lay out like their pricing. I don't know if we have a contract available. I'd like to look at it, if there's anything, that can make it make more sense to them as far as.
She drafted it and then this year.
Okay.
And I just know it's due to the
That's fine, yeah.
And honestly, I haven't reached out to anybody.
Yeah.
I have that quote. One person did pick up a copy of it.
Specific example.
So we didn't make any motion other than discuss and move on. New business 9.1, mayoral announcement of planning commission appointees and terms. Have a motion to discuss.
Motion to discuss 9.1.
This is because these terms are supposed to be set for each of the board members when they are appointed to the board. And we have no record of when some of them were appointed, how long they've been on the board. So Martha Brooks has suggested that we set terms for those that are on there. And it's only for those that are appointed, not elected members from the board, mayor and alderman. So that we need to do that now.
Yes, you, as the mayor, you would have the power of appointment of 5 members.
Yeah.
And then the board has, and you, by being there on the planning commission, and then the board can elect its legislative representatives.
To make 7 members.
Correct. So you could make your announcement of your 5 appointments tonight, just by making that out of record. And then with the record of what the dates of expiration are.
Do you have a list of all of them that are on the planning commission?
From what I could tell going back, I believe the majority of the people, or all the people that were on there, I think would have expired by now anyway, or would be expiring this year.
Mm-hmm.
They started the mayor's pleasure anyway.
Yeah.
From what I can tell on Mr. Hamilton, he came on the board before he was ever appointed to replace Rankin Ross when he passed away. And I could not find in the minutes where the board formally appointed him to the board today. So he was a mayoral appointment, from best I can tell.
So we'll do that tonight.
So that's
We'll
what it's all
tonight.
Gene Hammond, Chairman, Elizabeth Brown, Charles Moorhead, Bill Herbert, Randy Johnson, Jason Ponce, and Jim Carroll.
So we need one of those to expire 20. Now, when I say their appointment expires, they can be renewed, but we have to have them on staggered years. So we need one of those to expire next year. I think that Melissa has mentioned about maybe dropping off the planning commission board to do more travel. I'm not positive that was information given to Jason Aconzo. You don't have Jim Fairham on here. So I'd like to appoint Bill to expire 2026. Did you know that Tim on that budget? Jason Picanzo, 2027. Melissa, 2028. Jim Durham, 2029. And Gene McKeown at the 2030. That's the five.
You guys, I'm sorry, can you repeat the last two, the Durham 2029?
Gene and 2030. That's all we have to do on that.
Yes, do I need to make a motion to approve that, or?
No,
is it just-
I'm
we just-
for
it is
it.
maybe- Okay.
So it's on record with the board and it stays on record, so when their term is up, if they're reviewed or they move on and somebody else is that.
And we now have official something.
9.2, board appointment of board of mayor and alderman representative to planning commission. Do I have a motion to discuss?
Motion to discuss 9.2.
Second.
And like Martha Brooks said, that, Mr. Harrington was never really voted and approved by the board of mayor and alderman because he was already sitting on the planning commission before going into office. So there's no record of that. So we have to appoint somebody to that. And tonight I'm going to nominate, Miranda to serve on the planning commission. So do I have a second?
Second, I didn't know the answer.
Yeah, we have to, a vote on this. Any discussion? Any other nominations? Or you're not nominating nobody else? All right. No more discussion. All in favor of appointing Miranda to the board of mayor and alderman planning commission, say aye. Aye. Motion carried. 9.3, resolution 2025-213, a resolution of the board of mayor and alderman of the town of Pegram, Tennessee, approving payment to affect Pegram Volunteer Fire Department part-time employees of wage amounts mistakenly underpaid. They have a motion to discuss.
Motion to discuss 9.3.
Second.
Martha Brooks.
Double checking, she'd asked you about the term, just enter it into the minutes. The term from your board is a 1-year term, so next May, we may just go over it. I'm sorry.
I may find myself.
Okay, the resolution about payment, I kind of touched on this for a while, where we had discovered that we had unintentionally underpaid our, part-time firefighters, and so I've been working, with, in town, I've been working with representatives from, the Department of Labor, trying to make sure that we get things done properly as far as payment, worked with, the fire chief, who put in a Herculean effort to go back over the last 2 years and pay the cost sheets and all kinds of stuff like that, try to get some approximation of how many hours we were dealing with, how many of those hours were at their regular hourly rate, how many of them did we have to pay them at overtime rates, et cetera. We sat down with the affected firefighters, told them here's how we calculated this to make sure that they were all on the same page. They all indicated they were fine with that. We took those amounts, we applied what we had paid as part of the incentive pay that they got every year. And then when you add back Medicare, Social Security, all that, the number that you guys are looking at is $75,297.67. So this resolution authorizes that money to be moved over, and then paid out to each respective firefighter, and also allows them being able to go back in time, and the God is supposed to calculate the figures because of. Right, y'all did that as, how did we find out? Well, it started off in the personnel policy. And we got to looking at part-time salaries, we got to looking at, the fact, full-time firefighter, and we got to looking at how firefighters can work a different period of time. And remember, we changed to where there would be, so in all those conversations, we get to realize, okay, what is the person volunteer, what is a part-time person, and it could just, I've said certain times that it has been like an onion peeling away every time we figure something out, and there's something else to deal with. For example, the reason we tabled this last time is we're still trying to figure out, do we have to go back? What about the time that is not something that we have the obligation to go back and offer to them? We are still trying to determine, are they eligible for health insurance? They should move forward these 100 hours they work last year. So, Tina has talked with a couple people in benefits administration, very heavily with John Ralph, and we're very close to that conversation. This is the reason you haven't seen your personnel policy yet. They do that final number.
Any more discussion? Do I have a motion to approve resolution 2025-213?
Motion to approve resolution number 2025-213.
Second. Tina?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. 9.4, ordinance 2025-168, an ordinance amending ordinance 23-157, and the appendix of the town municipal code by setting the user rate and fees for the town of Pegram wastewater treatment facility for the period of July the 1st, 2025 through June the 30th, 2026. First reading. Have a motion to discuss.
Motion discussed.
This is something that happens every year. The user rate either goes up, by the consumer price index or even 3%. This year, I believe, is 4.8. So that, 4.8. So that's what it's set at for this coming year. Have any questions on it?
Yes, sir.
No. So,
Yes, sir.
Need a motion to approve.
need a motion to approve.
Motion to approve ordinance 2025-168.
Yes.
They set a public hearing for this year.
That will be the 30th of June at 7 o'clock. Can we have that?
Yes.
Charles Moorhead,
Yes.
Joanne Montgomery,
Yes.
Michael Baker,
Yes.
and Tom Aaron, Tom Pinkerton.
9.5, ordinance 2025-169, an ordinance of the town of Pegram, Tennessee, adopting the annual budget and tax rate for the fiscal year beginning July the 1st, 2025, and ending June the 30th, 2026. First reading.
Before we move to discuss that, I was just noticing that we.
Skip it. I was going to add in that.
All right, move to discuss item 9.5.
Second.
When I started reading this, I thought we would look at it. Questions on the budget?
Look like you made any crazy.
No, we have a balanced budget. It is, where,
So, budget,
huh?
local budget.
You get? Okay. Skip a page. Right, the proposed budget for 2026 is $1,090,609, and total revenue is $1,090,609. And we have some capital outlay projects, they fall under a different, under the fund balance on the construction going on at City Hall, the road paving, and the LPR cameras, because they were on the budget in 2025 or 24-25, and that we're still waiting on approval from the state to put them on the highway. So, until they're installed, they won't bill us for them. Any questions or discussions? Do I have a motion to approve the budget, ordinance number 2025-169?
Motion to approve ordinance 2025-169.
Second. And set the public hearing for June the 30th at 7 o'clock.
Randy Mountain asked about advertising, Brent McDonald.
Yes.
Michael Colfax.
Yes.
Yes. Now, I skipped over Luke, so I can let him speak on that. So, we have a motion to allow Luke to speak.
Motion to allow Luke to speak.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
So we got the soil survey finally done on City. They came back 95% of their survey came back to them. So there's three classes real quick. There's well drains, moderately drained, full drain. And so most of what we saw was moderately drained, but surrounded by either the river, that's allowed for well drained soil. So it came back to there is a small section, about 3,000 square feet, right next to Water Road. That's fully drained, not suitable. So we're making a small change to our plans where we have just a corner of the drip field with that area. So just, I think they would let's do that. So, cost real quick. So we're gonna move that, get that turned back into speed there. We're waiting on the soils map, it's supposed to get to today, also this morning. Sitting on that, he's looking at it for all, because he's talking about it, we're not seeing it. All of them wanted this. That's really the last bid as far as the soil survey goes. It should be good for data to support me by the end. I know we have the appraisal, the litter irrigation. I went ahead and reached out to Mark about that. He said that litter irrigation. So,
Yeah.
We're gonna have to just do the main area next to this. That's really it. Just do it.
All right. Do I have a motion to